We're going to demonstrate several different ways where we can download patches directly from Microsoft servers. These patches are available once a month and they are free. Microsoft releases them on the second Tuesday of every month. Basically, it's called Patch Tuesday. And this is something that is very, very recommended when it comes to maintaining your environment and Windows infrastructure. While maintaining your Windows updates and patches in your environment is highly recommended, you are going to want to test that in a lab environment prior to deploying in a production environment. You could potentially break production applications if you do run the patches without testing. So make sure you test in a lab prior to deployment. The first method you can use to update Windows is by using the Server Manager console. Basically, you'll just go to local server, and then you will go to the Windows Update link. By default, it will say that updates are not being installed automatically. You'll want to choose those settings. And once you click on that link, you'll have the drop-down menu. That menu will give you an option. You'll have several different options to select. Install updates automatically, which is recommended. Download updates, but let me choose whether to install them. Check for updates, but let me choose whether to download and install them. Never check for updates. That's not recommended. Personally, what I would do is check for updates, but let me choose whether to download and install them. Typically, I don't like having updates be downloaded or installed without my knowledge. I definitely don't want them to be installed automatically and then run the risk of a reboot or run the risk of accidentally breaking production applications without testing. The other options like recommended updates, Microsoft Update, checkboxes I don't usually select. I'll typically ignore them. Then I'll go ahead and click on OK. Once I click on OK, it's going to go and talk to the Microsoft servers. It's going to run a check for updates. And this could take some time depending on how many updates are out there. So once this is complete, you'll receive a dialog box with a list of updates. You can choose what updates you want to select, what optional updates, and what recommended or required updates. That's also called important updates. Basically what you can do is just pick and choose, or you can select all of them. If you select the checkbox next to the name column, you'll select all, and then you'll go ahead and click on install. Once you click on install, it's going to go out, it's going to download those updates, and then it's going to install the updates. Once the updates have been installed, it's going to give you the option to restart. You can restart this manually by clicking on the restart button. Then once that happens, it'll restart your PC and it'll say something along the lines of working on updates. It'll give you a percentage. Do not turn off the computer. If you do, you will have a corrupted OS. You do risk the potential of data loss, so you definitely don't want to kill anything while you're running the updates. You might have to run several reboots, and if so, just let it do its thing. Sit back and just wait. You can also use the control panel to run Windows updates. The easiest way to do this would just be to right-click on the Start button, then click on Control Panel, and from here you can type in the word update in the search bar that's in the top right hand corner. Then click on Windows Update, and what you can do is just do a check for update. Once you get to this point, you'll have the option to download optional or important updates. You would select the ones that you want to install and download, and from then you would just click on download, and it would prepare your operating system for the installation of the updates. It would download the updates, then install the updates, and then give you the option to restart.